I have over 800 hours on the Hunter Call of the Wild, and today we're going to be looking at what I have to show for that stupid amount of time that I put into this game. And not to toot my own horn, but I'm very proud of the lodge that I've been able to put together. Alright, no more yapping. Let's just go check it out. Oh boy. Alright, man. Hold on now, man. Alright, welcome to Sigma. This is my main lodge. My other lodge just has a bunch of random stuff to clear out my trophy manager. So here is where all the magic happens. As you walk on in here, you got a couple of diamond crocodiles. This would have been a few weeks after I started playing Call of the Wild, I believe. Yeah, I started playing at the start of May. These were about a couple, 2 or 3 weeks after I started playing. I think I was grinding for some cash on Emerald Coast, and I guess these guys just spawned a few days apart. So I decided to just put these boys at the front of the lodge, looking all tough and scary. And then first here, we're going to move over to the right. There's not much over here, but we can check it out. There's a melanistic black-tailed deer, which is from July of 2025. And then over there is just a couple of piebald whitetails, nothing crazy. And then right here is a piebald magpie goose. This thing looks like a freaking dinosaur, dude. I was hunting on Emerald Coast. I had set up some decoys to bring some geese in, and the first flock that came in was this goose. So I was pretty happy with that. And then coming up over to this wall, we've got a smoked Tibetan fox. Now, I hunted this thing on release day for Sundar Patan, and at that point I wasn't sure if smoke was actually rare. I just shot it because it looked a little different, and then I ended up taxiing it and just waiting until I got confirmation of whether or not it was actually a rare, which it turned out to be rare, so that was pretty sweet. We got a diamond hog deer. Around this time in 2024, I was hunting Emerald Coast a lot, so we got a diamond hog deer, diamond elk from a year ago, one of 3 elk now diamonds that I have. We got another deer, not a hog deer, it's a sandbar, around the same time as this hog deer. And then we've got a kangaroo, which would have been around the same time. Yep, this is one of 3 diamond kangaroos as well that I all got on the same day, which was pretty crazy. A few piebald fallow, nothing unreal. A little diamond fallow, a little albino fallow. This is my first diamond red deer. Split rack. It came off Teawaroa, I believe. And then got a couple random fallow trophies. The reason I have so many fallow trophies is because of the fallow deer grind. But right here we got a black feral goat, also off of Emerald Coast, a few months after I started playing the game. And then we got a piebald black buck. This would have been as well around the Sundar Patan release, I think. I know that it was right after they updated the black bucks to have this piebald variation, but I don't know if that was with the Sundar Patan update. And then right here we've got a massive axis deer diamond. I think this thing is like 20 points over diamond. This thing is huge, man. And then we've also got a whitetail diamond. I think this might have been my first diamond in the game, actually. Yeah. Oh, wait. Hold on. No, this was my first diamond. Okay, well, my first diamond was a whitetail, so there is a whitetail in here. That was my first diamond. Then we got albino Rocky Mountain cow. We got a dilute mule deer, diamond feral pig, which I got during my fallow grind, diamond reindeer, which is pretty sick. I think this one's decently over diamond as well. Like 15-ish points, I think. It's huge. It's so sick. I love that thing. And then we've got a diamond sika deer, which was a little bit more recent, back in December. And then a dilute mule deer doe. And then we've got a piebald Rocky Mountain elk. Can't really see it too much on the wall, but I didn't want to take up any floor mounts. And then just another diamond fallow, just to fill the space. But then this hallway is pretty decent. We've got a piebald coyote off Layton. I think I was hunting for missions on Layton because I was going for the platinum trophy on PlayStation, and I just happened to find this coyote. And you can't really tell when they're piebald other than the neck. You can kind of see that strip of white on their neck. That's really the only way to tell that they're piebald when you're hunting them at night. And then over here we got a albino musk deer. This thing is so tiny. Like, I swear they look bigger when you're like actually on the map hunting them, but for some reason in the lodge they look way tinier. And then we got a leucistic crocodile, which I got recently, a couple weeks ago. This thing was, I was so excited to see this thing, dude. I love crocodiles. And then we got a diamond kudu, diamond wildebeest. I think that's my only diamond wildebeest. Nice diamond bighorn sheep, and a diamond feral goat. Around that same time when I was hunting all over Emerald Coast. So I had a lot of time in on Emerald Coast. And then we've got a 275.5 scoring white-tailed diamond. And I don't know if this was my first diamond, but it was one of my first. It was May 25th, 2024. And then this one I got the next day, and it scored 270. I believe these were both off Revlon Thule, but I could be wrong on that. But yeah, I don't know if this 275.5 is my largest. I think I might have one that's slightly bigger somewhere. And then over here we got a Diamond Bearer Sigma and a pseudo-melanistic tiger. This was back when you could grind the tigers when they first released, so I got a couple of rares and like a shit ton of diamonds that I ended up deleting. I only have one diamond tiger in my lodge now. And then we'll go over this way. There's not much over here. We got another diamond red deer. Got back in December. And then a diamond moose. 289. I think that's my biggest diamond moose. And then more fallow deer, random white-tailed piebald there. And then here's my other two diamond kangaroos. You see, I got these both like late at night on the 27th of May. This one I guess was technically on the 28th, but 3 minutes after midnight. And there's an albino water buffalo off of Parque Fernando, I believe. I think I found an albino and an orange one in the same herd, which was pretty insane. And then just a diamond black bear chilling over here, looking all tough and shit. Run all the way over to the other hallway. We got a piebald moose. I like botched this thing, and I ended up I don't know if I botched it, but I put a bad shot into it, and it ran for like it literally ran across the whole map. This was on Layton, and I was able to catch up to it finally, and get a good shot into it. But man, this one was a pain in the ass, and it was multiplayer too. So I was just worried about like disconnecting, and I couldn't reset the time to get it again. So this one was just so annoying. And then we got a couple diamond Rocky Mountain elk here that were only about a week apart. I was hunting elk after I hit new game, and we got these boys. So that's pretty exciting. I love the elk in this game, man. I remember when Ski Ridge came out, I really wanted to find a trophy for the Manitoban elk. And then we got a melanistic bantang. I got this the same day that I got the leucistic crocodile. This thing was pretty cool. So now we got a little melanistic cow. And then we got a diamond cape buffalo off Forhonga. That one was also pretty recent. That one was pretty exciting as well. And then here we got my most recent diamond red deer. I got this, what, like 2 days ago? Yesterday? Whatever day it was. I like this rack a lot. It is, like, so ridiculous, and that's why I love it. And then we got a leucistic bighorn sheep female, and then just a random diamond fallow deer. And then here's the only Bengal tiger diamond in my lodge. Max score. I think I had like 5 max scores, but I was just like, man, there's no point in keeping them because they have to go on the big wall mounts and then just take up space. So I just deleted them. But we do have this one, and yeah, I love the tigers. And then we just got a bunch of rare fallow deer hanging up on the wall. Piebald moose here. I don't know where I got this thing, but it's just chilling over in this corner. We kind of rushed through the main attractions here, but oh, the diamond turkey as well, right over there. But as we get into the main room, we'll slow it down a little, kind of talk a little bit more about these. But here's an albino Rocky Mountain elk. And I remember at this time I was pretty new to the game, obviously. It was only a few weeks after I started playing. And I kept getting confused if the elk were albino or not, because there is that like light brown, light gray kind of fur type. And if you don't know what you're looking at, it could kind of appear to be albino. But then I saw this guy, I was like, holy, is that albino? And then when I realized it actually was, I was so excited. And it's, I mean, it's not that big, but it's not tiny either, so I really like it. And then we've got a diamond yak. I don't even remember getting this thing, to be completely honest. I think I got it in multiplayer, but I really don't know anything about when I got this animal. And then over here we got a couple of diamond cape. We got the big horn guy, and we got the small horn guy. These guys were the same day. Holy, they were only 20 minutes apart? Okay, I didn't, not even, like 15 minutes apart. Okay. I think these were off my own map. I remember getting, like, the first one, but I don't remember finding two of them back to back like that. That's pretty crazy. But, yeah, those were my only, diamond capes for a while. And in this room is just some mission animals from Layton and, Hirschfelden. So you got the wild boar, Mr. Black, the weird-looking, elk, and then a diamond coyote. So yeah, I just put my mission animals in there because I don't really care about them. And then here's the main room. This is where all my proudest trophies lie. So couple of trophy or like decent size rares here. 244 scoring melanistic fallow deer. Decent size 218 scoring piebald, and then a tiny albino. I haven't really been able to get a decent size albino. Another big melanistic fallow with a decent sized piebald, and then a little bit closer to a good size an albino. And then right here is a leucistic yak. When I saw this thing, I wasn't really sure if it was leucistic or like the gold fur, but it looked really cool in the herd, and it's a decent size as well. It's a gold, so I'm really happy with this. And again, for some reason, it looks way smaller on the floor mount like than it does in the game. I guess it's sitting down, but look at how tiny this thing looks. This thing weighs like 2,000 pounds, and it's like up to me. It's up to my height. Like it's like not even double the size of the fallow deer. Like surely a 2,000 pound animal would seem a lot more imposing than that. But then over here we got a couple more orange water buffalo. I don't really remember. I think I got one off of Sundar Patan, and I don't remember where I got the other one. And then we got a diamond water buffalo, which I also got off Sundar Patan. I love the diamond water buffalo, dude. Look at those horns. So cool. So freaking cool, man. And then down here, we got a piebald red deer, which I found on Teoaroa, and it was a level 7 with a really nice rack. So that was pretty lucky. And then we got this leucistic red deer just yesterday or the day before. So I put them together in a mount, and it looks pretty clean if you ask me. So I put it over in the main room. And then here we got a diamond puma off of Parquet, and then this albino black-tailed deer. This is my first ever trophy in the game. I was hunting on Layton, maybe my second day playing the game, and I was coming over to the river on the east side of the map, and I spotted this little white dot in the distance, and I got so excited. And also like decent size, pretty cool rack too, like a wonky rack. Definitely like my proudest trophy in this game. Like if I had to delete every other animal and choose to keep one, it would probably be this guy, just for the nostalgia. And then here's the centerpiece of the lodge here, my only great one. Great one fallow deer. I'm not exactly sure how many kills it took. It was in the ballpark of 1,000. I didn't count, but before I restarted, I started my second fallow deer grind, and I went at it for like a year and a half. I got like over 3,000 kills. Never got another great one. And then I decided, you know what, I'm getting bored of this. So I started the mule deer grind. Got about 800 kills into that. 0 diamonds in the mule deer grind, except for an initial spawn that was on my map. 0 diamonds, 0 rares in the mule deer grind. So my great one grind luck has been not the greatest. But I guess maybe I should take up herd management next time I do a great one grind. Which I want to do roe deer, but they're a little bit complicated, and to be honest, I haven't done a great one grind in so long. I kind of need to get warmed up. I might have to go back to mule deer or fallow deer. We'll see. And then we got a piebald nil guy. There's 2 piebald variations for the nil guy, and I like this one better. I think I got this one either on release day or a couple days after release day for Sundar Patan. And yeah, I was really excited to see this, dude. I really wanted a trophy of like every animal on the map, and I really think that the nilgai are so underrated. I think they're really cool animals, so I was really happy with that. Honestly, Sundar Patan's probably my favorite map in the whole game. I spent so much time hunting it when it released, and every time I go back to it, I just love it. But over here we got a piebald bear sigma, and decent size gold here, and then we got a pseudo-melanistic white tiger. This thing is probably one of my favorite rare variations for the tigers. There's 9 different variations, but yeah, I like this one a lot. The only other one that I would have liked before, you know, they kind of got rid of the grinding, which was a little bit cheesy, I would have liked a melanistic, because those things look so cool. But we have something behind me that we will see in a moment that is probably even cooler, and it is a cat species, so I will be showing you guys that in a moment. But right here we got a diamond roe deer that I got off Scotland just a couple days ago. Pretty cool little trophy. I think it was only a couple points over diamond. And then we got a wonky diamond mule deer. This is the initial spawn off my Alberta map. Haven't gotten a diamond since. And then we have 2 albino wildebeest. We have one from when I first started playing the game, or about a month after, I guess. My first time hunting on Virhonga, I found this female. I was so happy, so excited. And then as soon as wow, I can't talk. I reset my game, and then I came back and I hunted on Virhonga again, and I found another albino wildebeest, female as well. So that was pretty crazy, but it does make for a nice symmetrical mount on the wall, so always gotta love that. I'm very happy with an albino wildebeest. I have more rare wildebeest now than I have diamonds, which is crazy because wildebeest are supposed to be one of the easiest diamonds in the game. And then over here, just a random cinnamon black bear that I saw. This was off Silver Ridge Peaks after they did the population reset for the black bears. I can't remember why they did the reset, but they did. And this was an initial spawn off of that reset. And then here are some pretty cool trophies. We got an albino red fox off of Emerald Coast. I was running up the coast trying to make some money hunting crocodiles and banteng. And this was after the red fox population reset for the great one red fox and the great one pheasant. So this was also an initial spawn, but this thing was so cool. And I was playing with my buddy at the time, and I didn't even react when I got it, and then I just sent him a picture, and he was so mad. But yeah, pretty cool right there. And then this is probably my rarest trophy in the entire lodge. This is off my own map, a melanistic snow leopard. I remember I was just running through the woods. I think I was going to like a lake to hunt yak, and I seen this thing run past me, just like a blob of blackness run by me. So I found the feed or the rest zone indicator. I think it was a rest zone. And I set up a tree stand, and I just waited for it to come out, and I shot it from a tree stand. So that was pretty epic. And then actually not too long later after this, I was in multiplayer again going to hunt yak, and I saw an albino snow leopard. And what happened was I missed the first time, so it ran away, and then it kind of came back, but it would keep walking to wherever it was going, and then it would hide away in like the bushes, and I couldn't see it. And I spent maybe an hour and a half trying to find the albino. And then I became the host of the map, and then after a while my game disconnected, and I was so pissed off. Like, imagine just having a melanistic and an albino right next to each other. That'd be so freaking cool. But oh well, it is what it is. But yeah, that's the lodge. Not utterly insane like a lot of people have. I have put a decent amount of time in this game, and I'm very proud of what I've been able to achieve, so figured I would just flex a little bit, you know. And anyways, peace out, gang.